and keep him with you. Thank you, Baba. Okay. Has Swati Laad come in? Hello. Has Swati Laad? Can you please come in, Swati? No. Okay. Is Bablu around? Pratap Ahir's son. Dilmeher enu naam su?
Bubbly, the younger one, Swaroop.
Babli. Mayor Swaroop. Swaroop, are you there? आज क्या हो गया सबको?
I think we are delayed because of that
login problem. Yeah.
Technical,
Yeah, on the Baba's evening group also the login is that Baba's law. Then in turn around 20 groups I have seen the same message.
Okay.
Everyone must be trying. So Baba's evening group, we have to change that password. People will come to know.
Now I would like to read out a beautiful message about Jesus Christ himself. Just give me a minute, please. Sorry. There is a message from Pope John himself also. You know, the Pope, the present Pope, he has also described Christmas very beautifully. Can someone mute their mic, please? There is some noise coming through. The message says, Christmas is usually a noisy party. Everywhere around there is noisy party. We could use a bit of silence to hear the voice of love. How beautiful it is. Christmas is usually a noisy party. We could use a bit of silence to hear the voice of love. Christmas to you, when you decide to be born, Hare Baba, sorry. Christmas is you when you decide to be born again each day and let God into your soul. The Christmas pine, you know the pine trees? The Christmas pine in you when you resist vigorous winds and difficulties of life. The Christmas decorations are you when your virtues are colors that adorn your life. The Christmas bell is you when you call, gather, and seek to unite. You are also a Christmas light when you illuminate with your life the path of others with kindness, patience, joy, and generosity. The Christmas angels are you when you sing to the world a message of peace, justice, and love. The Christmas star is you when you lead someone to meet the Lord. How beautiful. You are also the wise men when you give the best you have no matter who. Christmas music is you when you conquer the harmony within you. The Christmas gift is you when you are truly friend and brother to every human being. The Christmas card is you when kindness is written in your own handwriting. The Christmas greeting is you when you forgive and re-establish peace even when you suffer. The Christmas dinner is you when you sated bread and hope to the poor man who is by your side. You are, yes, Christmas night, when humble and conscious, you receive in the silence of the night the Savior of the world without noise or great celebrations. You are a smile of trust and tenderness in the inner peace of perennial Christmas that establishes the kingdom within you. Merry Christmas to all. Jai Baba. Every year, I've been receiving and sending out this message since past, I think, 10 years now. It describes Lord Jesus Christ and all the other avatars that we know of in a very beautiful way. It goes like this. He had no servants, yet they called him master. He had no degrees, yet they called him teacher. He knew no medicine, yet they called him healer. He had no army, yet the kings feared him. He won no military battles, yet he conquered the world. He is Jesus, the King of kings, the Lord of lords. Have a blessed Christmas, all of us. Okay, now has Bubbly come in?
Hey
No.
Baba.
Jai Baba Dillep Laad. How
Hey,
are
hey,
you,
Baba.
sir?
Fine, sir. Fine. Thank you very much.
Okay. Sorry, we had this little problem about checking
Yeah.
checking
Yes.
in and
Yes.
all that. I
Yes. We also.
ask
We
yours
also
and
got
Baba's
request.
forgiveness.
Yes.
Please
Please go
call
ahead.
Swati and yourself, and you may start. Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, these are the speakers for the day today. Swati and
And
Deepak,
Dilip. Dilip.
sorry, Dilip Lad.
Yeah.
They're both entrenched in Baba's love. And the the funny part that you will hear from their story is how Baba kept Dilip's mother-in-law, who had met Baba when she was a kid, and then all through her life she sailed through, and just towards her end, again Baba came and received her. I'm sorry to take away
No.
the punchline from your this thing story, but
No problem.
it is the most beautiful story I've heard in a long, long time. Anyway, without wasting much time, Swati works for a bank and Mr. Dilip Lad owns a travel agency. If you want to travel, he's your man. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba. Good evening, everybody. Jai Baba. Jai Meher Baba. This is Dilip Lad, and Swati is with me now, and we'll start our story.
Okay, please do.
Yeah. Uh, in the year of 2012, on 7th September, we lost our 13 years son. Okay. And due to this loss, we were in depressed quite a lot, frustrated and all. But, after some time, we got a message from my sister-in-law's colleague, who's Mr. Parvez. And I think most of the people are aware of him and he knows
Yes,
every.
he had
Okay.
spoken to us some time back on this.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. So he has, when he saw my sister-in-law in a slightly depressed mode, he inquired about what happened to her. Then she narrated about our loss, and he immediately, without wasting any time, he said, "Do you want to know where is he? Do you want to know where?" She also got shocked, and she said, "Yes, yes, we want. We are, trying to search on a net, our life after death and all that." So he went to mention to her, say, "You just go through this book, which is written by Nan Umrigar, and ask your sister also to buy this and just see the uh, read the book." Immediately on his advice, we just bought a book. We bought it from Bombay, and she bought it from Thane. After reading few pages, we also, I mean, gone through some after pages, reading some pages. We next day, almost on third day, uh, immediately my sister-in-law. I hope everybody is hearing this. Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, yes. Go ahead, Dilip.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we can
Uh,
hear.
you can hear, na?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. After reading few pages, after third or fourth day, my sister-in-law said, "Let's go to Mehrabad." And immediately she gave a call to my wife. My wife told me that just pack my few clothes and we are going to Mehrabad. Then I said, "Let me also come with you all people." So I took my car. We went to her office and see the Baba's arrangement. And we were not aware of the route and all that because I never traveled on that Ahmednagar road. I have traveled up to Pune, but I was not aware of the route. She inquired with one of her driver, office driver, and the driver was very well aware of the Mehrabad route and all that because he has visited thrice or four times to Mehrabad with one of the foreign visitor because her boss's wife was a Baba's lover and she cancelled her trip, and that same day, and he was quite upset. The driver was upset that he couldn't visit Baba's place and all. So she just inquired about the driver, with the driver saying that, "Can you accompany us to Mehrabad?" He was so excited, "Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam." I was, dying to go reach there, but somehow madam canceled my trip, and I was little upset. She said, you come with us, you guide us," and we just took him to Mehrabad. And when she did a booking over the mail, same day we got a confirmation that you are welcome to visit Mehrabad. And the receptionist at the MPR, they instructed us that you should be before 7, otherwise you have to wait outside, and you'll be checked in only next day. So we tried to reach as fast as possible, but 10 to 7 we reached that MPR. And on our visit to MPR, we saw so much crowd. We were, quite, astonished. It was a golden jubilee of East-West gathering. And when we did the booking over the email and the phone call to, I think Susie was there at the reception. She mentioned both of you sister may not be, accommodated in the same room. You have to stay in a separate room. We said we have no problem. But after reaching MPR, luckily it's a Baba's arrangement that we both the sister got a same room accommodation, and we started that. And when we visited that after first visit, we thought, well, let's go once again. So we went again on same month, November 24th and 25th, 2 days, along with all members of our family. So we went, and on 24th and 25th, that time also we visited and we liked it. So on my 50th birthday, which was on 6th of December, I went to after reading that book, Nan Umbriga's book. We thought, Arey, Nan Umbrigar got a lots of indication from Baba about the Kal. And we said, Baba, let's you also give us some indication that my son is with you. On my 50th birthday, on 6th December, when we visited, And the moment we entered in the samadhi and saw on a wall the exact replica of my son's, there's the same photo in the same appearance when he was in hospital. We saw that photo and we was amazed, and we thanked Baba from the bottom of our heart. And from that day onwards, we started visiting every month in the year 2013, 2014. And that's the basic story about us. And I have shared
Dilip,
that photo.
do you have that picture to show?
Yeah, I have that pictures.
Please show us.
Yeah, sure. Uh,
That is on the Samadhi wall
yeah,
inside.
somebody inside on the right hand side, which is next to Baba, and somebody is, holding him. Can you see this?
Ah,
Everybody can see?
just hold it a bit. Hold it a bit. Ah.
It's clear?
No, a little higher, up.
Up.
Ah,
Now it's
ah.
clear?
Yeah.
That's clear?
Okay, we see it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. And I know the best part of it, when he took astral bath, he was wearing in a same kind of outfit.
Ah,
White color jabba and that loose trouser type. And I when we were just about to take him to cemetery, I told my wife to click his photograph, and she
hmm.
said no, because my son was so he didn't like to click his photographs and all that. So she said no, he was not liking, so let's not do that.
Hmm.
That's the reason. Otherwise, I would have got a clear photo that it's the same thing what we have seen in the at Samadhi and his photo, last
Hmm.
photo. And
Beautiful.
from and from that day onwards, we are regular goes to Baba, because that's the only place where we can go and do whatever is.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because why I can't express you, because that's what we are. And
Yeah.
the second incident about Swati lost her mother on 20th of June this year, 20th,
Ah,
2020. And all of a sudden, it was just cardiac arrest. Earlier night, we had a nice dinner. In fact, she greeted her nephew about his 50th birthday and all that. And we went to sleep. At around 3 o'clock, Swati got up for washroom. So she saw her sitting on a bed. She inquired why you are sitting. I said, no, I'm little uneasy, but I'll go to sleep. You go and sleep yourself. So she came back, and she also slept. At around 5:30, she started calling Swati, Swati, Swati. And we went outside to see what exactly. So she was little restless and coughing a lot. So she just took a water and asked for the water. So she said, don't get up. Ask Dilip to give me water." So I went inside. I did little warm water, lukewarm, and gave it to her. And I gave along with a biscuit, so that if she is hungry or something, so she can have it. So after having that water and half biscuit,
yeah.
she said, I wanted tea. So I went inside and to prepare a tea. So meanwhile, just Swati was next to
Okay,
her,
okay.
and she was rubbing her back and all. But she was just, she said, okay, just lift me and take me on a settee. So she sat on a settee and she looked at Baba's photo and said, Baba, Baba, Baba. She thrice she did, and she said, Swati, ata me nai. Swati, I'm not going to be now. And she just collapsed on her arm. And that's the last. She and her story was she made before marriage.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Dilip. Can you please do us a favor and hold your phone horizontally so that your wife Swati's picture can also be seen?
Okay, okay,
Huh.
okay.
We want to see the ladies more.
Now you can see.
Okay. Ah, very
Yeah,
good. Thank you.
yeah.
Jai
So she
Baba.
before Jai Baba. Before her marriage, my mother-in-law's marriage, she was with her mama's place. She was studying in Pune, but she is basically from the down. from Mr. Gadekar's family is from.
Don't.
Okay. And one of her Gadekar's family female member was her friend, and she was aware that they are the Baba's lover. When she was studying in Pune, Mama once took her to Baba's darshan when Baba was having one program at Pune. This is much before her marriage. She wasn't married at that time. So they both of them went, and she bowed down to Baba, took Baba's blessing at them. And when we visited first to Mehrabad, and as usual, Jal uncle always gives a photograph of Baba and all that to people who normally come to Samadhi. So we carried one photo which gave by Jal uncle, and we just showed that we went to this Baba Samadhi. The moment she saw that photo, and she said, "Arey, I made this Baba. I took blessing from him when I was in Pune." That's how we came to know. But she was also aware of Baba much before of us. That's the story. Okay, that's all. Hello, hello.
बोलिए बोलिए.
No, that's all. That's all. That's all. That's all our experience.
Okay.
This is how we came in touch with
Baba.
Mehrabad.
And I just hope and pray to Baba that may he keep you all happy and healthy in his love.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jai Baba.
Yes. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Sam, Bubbly has joined in, huh?
Oh, where is he? Can he come on, please? Babli?
Bubbly video is off.
Babli, come in. Hello.
Yes, he's there. He's there.
Jai Baba.
Jai Meher Baba. Hi, Shabas. Jai Baba.
How are you?
Swaroop, Jai Baba.
Jai Baba, Jai Baba.
His real name is Meher Swaroop, but at our
Correct.
center I call him Zakir Hussain. The reason is he looks a bit like him, and the way he plays the tabla is just fantastic. He is the son of Pratap Ahir. Pratap Ahir has 3 sons,
Right.
and this is my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Amongst all the 3, this man has the gift of both his father's singing, his father's music, and everything. He doesn't write too many intelligent things. At least I have not seen it.
Right, right.
But he is a man after my heart. I like his his disposition. He's always smiling, always ready to oblige. Every time he says yes, anything you ask for him, yes is the answer always. So today what I'm requesting him to sing is, there is a particular song. I don't know, I would request Swaroop, you please give us the background about this song, who wrote it and how it was sung and this and that, and then you sing it. Okay?
Okay.
All
Yes,
yours.
yes. Jai Baba, Jai Baba. So it is written by my father.
Acha, Pratap Ahir.
Yes, Pratap Ahir. And we had performed the drama in Mehrabad and then at Trust Office. It was, the name of the drama was Sabse Bada Masiha.
Sabse Bada Masiha.
Masiha. And theme of the drama was like, we had shown every avatar's advent, like every advent there, Zarathustra, Ram, Krishna, Buddha, Yeshu Krishna, and Paigambar, and then Meher Baba. So we all were very small, and we had performed all advents and other parts, other roles. And in that song, when Jesus Christ comes, this song was in the background.
Acha.
So it was written then.
So it was never performed in front of Baba or anything, this song?
No. It was written after.
Much after. Acha.
Yes. Correct.
Okay, so please start now. The song.
Yeah. I'll sing the song. अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय। प्रभु नाम तेरो सुखदायक रे, तेरो रूप श्रम परिहार करे, तू ही सकल भवताप हरे, यीशु प्रभु पिता, यीशु प्रभु पिता। प्रभु नाम तेरो सुखदायक रे, तेरो रूप श्रम परिहार करे, तू ही सकल भवताप हरे, यीशु प्रभु पिता, यीशु प्रभु पिता। दो ऐसा वरदान प्रभु जी, हम न तुमको भूले, दो ऐसा वरदान प्रभु जी, हम न तुमको भूले, सुख में दुख में याद तुम्हारी, अपने ही में घोले, तारण हारण हाथ तुम्हारे, तारण हारण हाथ तुम्हारे, तुम ही एक सहायक रे, प्रभु नाम तेरो सुखदायक रे, तेरो रूप श्रम परिहार करे, तू ही सकल भवताप हरे, यीशु प्रभु पिता, यीशु प्रभु पिता। पापी जनों को तुमने सवारा, देकर अपनी काया, पापी जनों को तुमने सवारा, देकर अपनी काया, सूली ऊपर देह बिछा के अपना खून बहाया, जगहित कारण कष्ट सहे सब, जगहित कारण कष्ट सहे सब, तुम ही दीनानाथ रे, प्रभु नाम तेरो सुखदायक रे, तेरो रूप श्रम परिहार करे, तू ही सकल भवताप हरे, यीशु प्रभु पिता, यीशु प्रभु पिता, यीशु प्रभु पिता। अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय।
Thank you very much, Swaroop. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for
This has been my favorite request every time during Christmas time. वो आगे पीछे Sunday
right.
जब भी आता था, तो I would request प्रताप साहब to sing this song. और ये बाजू में बैठ के तबला जोर से बजा. There is a request sent to ask Swaroop to please share the words. It is so soulfully written and sung. So please, आपके पास अगर words है, तो send it on a WhatsApp group called Beloved Baba, and I will distribute it all around. Okay.
Sure, definitely.
Thank you very much. Do you have any story to tell? कुछ छोटा सा incident or something?
नहीं नहीं, अभी कुछ दिमाग में नहीं आ रहा है।
देखा शर्मा रहा है अभी।
नहीं नहीं।
ओके, नेक्स्ट टाइम आप तैयार कीजिए कुछ तरी और फिर
श्योर श्योर।
या
यस यस यस।
मजा आएगी,
थैंक यू।
मजा आएगी। ओके,
राइट राइट राइट।
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू।
Now, friends, we had the Bolas, Dilmeher and Hoshedar, who had shared a lot of stories, but then अपना पेट नहीं भरा था. We were not content with that. We wanted to hear some more. So इनको रिक्वेस्ट किया कि बाबा और भी कुछ स्टोरीज निकालो तुम्हारे तिजोरी में से. So they've come out with some more stories. So let's try and listen to some of their stories. Over to Dilmeher and Hoshedar, please.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
Jai Baba, everyone.
सांबर ठीक नहीं है, ऐसे जला जला ठीक खा रहे हैं सांबर में।
Rakesh? Okay, all right. I thought Rakesh wanted to say something. Jai Baba, once again. What we'll do, Sam, is we'll try and we'll keep it open if anyone else has instances linked to, Christ,
Sure.
Avatar, or that also. Bubbly, finish the song. I just want to add that this Baba's birthday at Pune Center, we had the second or the third generation of youngsters who presented this drama.
Arey
And
वाह!
yes, Prashant, Nandu, and all were there, and they all did this again, and with the latest generation of Pune Center Baba lovers. So it was really nice, and thank you once again, Swaroop. So about the link that I can find right now about my father, Dr. Bharucha, and uh, Jesus is that I heard from him the first time that, Jesus did not die on the cross. And we see that his samadhi is there in some in a place in Kashmir. I don't know if it is politically correct to say this. My apologies. But I remember that my father believed that, and that Baba had said that in Kashmir, in a particular place, I think it's called
Harwan.
Harwan is where Jesus dropped his body. So when I was, I think, about 7, 8 years old, we had gone to Kashmir and we had found this place, and my father had tried to get it. Some point we did go to, and it was pretty late in the evening. It was getting dark, and I mean, whatever Baba's connection or Baba's this was, some young boy came up and said, "Ke, are you looking at going up to that samadhi?" And where Meher Baba had also visited. So my father said, "Yes, of course." Yes, it did happen. So this fellow took him up. We did not go, that I remember. And my father and this fellow, he was like one pahadi youngster, climbed so fast. And anyway, my father went and he says, approximately this is the spot where Baba had sat and, kept the seclusion and done his work. So my father must have said the aarti and prayer, and by the time he was coming down, it was pitch dark because the sun set, and this little fellow was running through, and my father would say, "Baba, Baba," and somehow the path cleared and he came down. Once he came down, he wanted to offer some money or something, and this boy said, "K, my grandfather was the boy who, or the man who used to get chai to Baba on the top." And
Wow.
I don't know, I just came here. I come sometimes, Ajay, I just came like that. And it just happened that we were there and this happened. So that is one connection that I just thought of. And thank you, Dillep and Mrs. Dillep, for sharing your story. And I feel that, that connection of with Meher Baba is so strong for, this is my thinking, it draws you to him at any point of time. And I would not want to make any comparisons, but I would like to say that my father also my father had a brain tumor and cancer and passed away with suffering for over a year. And Navsari Meher Baba followers and our Mandli and my mother used to say that this is their thinking. He had a brain tumor. We did all the radiation, the chemotherapy, and removed after the surgery, removed the thing, and finally in
Tumor.
Mumbai the doctor said, okay, it's time to take him home and just hospice care, just let him rest. And that's what we did. And the thing was that, what was I wanting to say? Uh, because of his, I think, left side being paralyzed or whatever, being affected, he could not speak, and his speech was impaired, and he medically could not speak. And in between, he passed away in October, and in July or so, he had this major kind of a thing where he was, we had to call the doctors and sort of, do some emergency treatment. And at that point of time, loudly he was saying, Baba, 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 which the doctors say कि it's medically you cannot explain कि because of whatever part of his brain is affected, he could not, nobody would speak, but he was speaking. Then my mother used to say that at 4 in the morning, which was his usual time for waking up, and he would, what you call, he would continue, meditation and his day and all. At that time, she would be awake when he was not well. He was practically, not talking. I won't say unconscious. And she would talk to him and she would say, Baba Che, where is Baba? And he would look like that and he would say, yes, Baba is there. In not, I mean, ishara say or thing, not really
In a
speaking,
words. In a
not
words.
really in words. But I did not know because I was not awake at that time. But I know that there was this, I remember very clearly. I was in Mumbai for some reason, and one lady, a dentist, Parsi lady, called me. I forget her name. And she said, she called me and she said, who is Meher Baba? The first thing she asked me on the phone. So I said, Meher Baba, hello, but who are you? And why are you asking me this? So she said, I'm so and so. I'm a Reiki and that chakra healing, something special. Like I do this. I don't know what you call healer, maybe.
Yeah.
And I have been giving Reiki to this person called Dr. Hoshan Bharucha, and he is rejecting my Reiki. I'm not too sure what it is called again. The Reiki. Waves, or I have no idea, I'm sorry. So and then she's told, I said, but how do you know him, who is he? So my aunt, my bua from Canada, she was very very upset that my father got cancer, and he was at his age and things. So she had asked this lady to heal him from a distance and to give him Reiki. And my father, it seems, she was in Bombay, he is in Navsari, said, which he was not talking, said, "Ke I don't need this. I am with Meher Baba. I am with Meher Baba."
Okay.
So that is how she said, Ki, who is Meher Baba? Then I explained Ki Meher Baba and my father's connection is since 1952, etc. She came with me to Navsari. She said, I must see this person who is resisting my Reiki. She came to Navsari, and we all, our Navsari people were there, Kanti Kaka, and all of us were there. Vesuna Sahib was also there at that time. And she made us all sit in a circle and hold hands, and Pelu, can you feel the heat passing and all? My father was there, she did her healing, but he refused to take it. He said, this is my time with Baba,
Baba.
and that was it. So my mother was very upset, and she did whatever somebody suggested, whether it was some Sanskrit mantra, whether it was the Parsi
I
prayers. She
know.
used to take all this. Somebody had said, put something below his pillow,
Pillow and
some
all.
whatever,
Yes.
taviz,
See,
and it was for her consolation, because there was
Exactly.
a time when children used to come to my father's clinic, and if there was some dora, that black dora, he used to cut it and he used to say, Khuda ka naam leo, isme mat mano. So that connection with Baba, which you had, which your son had, was there. I mean, I believe that. That's what I feel from your sharing, and
Yeah.
it cannot go away. It was his time. I am no person to say anything. I understand it is very difficult, but that Baba's हाथ हमेशा रहता है, and he knows best is the only thing I can say in profound this thing with you and your life is what just came to my mind. And I can continue with my father, or we ask someone to share about their association with Christmas, or how do we go about it, Sam?
Your husband Hoshedar has been
Yes.
scratching his nose and itching to tell us his this thing. So please let him
Yeah,
come.
yeah. I'm sorry we are looking at death during the time of Christ's birth, but
Doesn't
it's a
matter.
part
Doesn't
of
matter.
life. It's
Doesn't matter. Part.
absolutely part of
हाँ
life.
हाँ हाँ हाँ.
बोल बोल सुधा.
एक मिनट Hoshedar.
Yeah.
हाँ.
I don't remember the exact words, but this was the one of the messages given during Baba's one of his birthdays, where he said, "May you all die the so-called death to live forever in eternity with me." That something to that effect.
Yes.
So to us, death is not something bad or taboo or anything like that. In fact, it is a journey from one place to another. That's what I take it. चलो कैप्टन आ जाओ मैदान में.
Jai Baba, everybody.
Jai
Nice to
Baba.
be back on this forum.
Yeah.
I am also going to share a story about death
Okay.
only, and it is regarding my father. As I told some of you who were here last week, that we started following Baba after I came in contact with Dilmeher and her family. And I accepted Baba, I would not say very quickly, but rather quickly. But my father, as soon as he heard about Baba from Dilmeher, when she was more frequently coming to our home, and then when we got married, was like it was an immediate thing. And he, as Dilmeher told you last time, would just do our mean prayers in our Zoroastrian custody, and the rest all the time he would say Baba's name, Baba's artis, all the different artis, Baba's prayers. That was his day. And whenever he had the time in between, he was a retired person, so he used to just spot around doing some housework or some bank work or whatever. Whenever he got time, he would just keep repeating Baba's name. And I was out at sea when I got news that he was diagnosed with cancer. My mother had passed away in March of 2010, and I was not there at home. I was out at sea, and it was about 10 days later that I could get off and return home. And then I was at home for some time. Then he only suggested that how long are you going to be at home and all that. You have to carry on with your life. But he was very disappointed and disheartened. Did not want to continue living probably. And I went back to see, and within a short time I came to know that he had been diagnosed with cancer, and the doctor had also said that it has spread too much. If I had a window of opportunity, I would have jumped in, but nothing can be done at this stage. Just let him rest. He had bone cancer. Take care of him. And when I talked to the doctor directly when I was on the ship, she told me that he had about 2 to 3 months, because you see, I had to make arrangements for my relief. just cannot happen like that. You have to inform the company. Company has to source out a reliever, and then only I can come. When I came home, he was quite cheerful and very happy to see me. And for the first 2 months, it was all right. Since he had bone cancer, I believe that's what the doctor told me later on, that he could have continued living like this for a long time. It's only when one of the vital organs get affected that something can go wrong. And his liver got affected because of this cancer. And I'd also come to know from some other person who had a relative who had liver cancer that the last few days are very troublesome, and they become
Painful.
very excitable, and then they become jitty. My father was the least, he would not even harm an ant, if I can say so. He was a very, very simple, straightforward, loving person. And this last 15-20 days, I think his whole life ka jid he has taken out in his last 15 days. But he also at the same time kept remembering Baba's name. About He died on a passed away on a Sunday, and on 3 days before his death, he was very fond of Dilmeher, and he had told Dilmeher that now I am going. So Dilmeher also, poor thing, could not say much. I said, "Go in peace, Daddy, and don't worry about us." Then on this was on a Friday, Thursday or Friday. Then on Sunday, that was the day where I thought he was in the best of health for a very long time, and he would, he had started smiling, and he was very, very. I mean, in a better mood than all those last 2-3 weeks. I thought today is going to be a good day, and I had not gone out of the house for a very long time. Now I realize many people have not because of the COVID. But that time, I was just with him all the time. So I decided in the evening that I would go and visit my sister who also lives in Pune, and go for an hour or two and come back. So, but then something happened and I didn't go. And in the meantime, suddenly his health deteriorated, and he didn't want to eat. We had to try and force him to eat, but he just refused to eat. Then Dilmer and I, he kept saying Baba's name, and Dilmer and I wanted to say the prayer. And just before we started saying the prayer, he said, "I can see Baba." So, and I'm going now.
Oh,
So we
so we
started
were okay.
saying the prayer. We completed the prayer and the arti. Just believe it or not, few seconds must have elapsed after we completed the arti, and he dropped it. He passed away, and that was, I feel, one Baba had said, no, that if you remember me on your last breath, then I will surely come to take you, or you will come to me directly. So that was one thing I wanted to share after hearing your story. I can very much understand what Mr. and Mrs. Ladd have gone through, and with Baba's help now, I guess they have come out of it stronger. And
Yeah.
I hope they continue to remain strong for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Now, one small incident I would like to share about my experience, how Baba helps in the smallest of ways, and we keep forgetting to thank him. Because I guess everything which happens is according to his will. And I was on the ship at that time. I was a junior officer, and I was in charge of correcting navigational charts. Every week we used to get a list of corrections, and we had to correct them manually. So I was on my watch on the bridge of the ship. I was in charge of navigation at that time, and I got so involved in correcting these charts that I forgot to keep a proper lookout, which was my primary duty. Uh, like like on cars on roads, and we have regulations governing uh, traffic, traffic rules which everybody's supposed to follow. Similarly, there are rules on ships for navigation. There are times when my ship is required to continue on the same course and speed. Sometimes I have to take action. Sometimes the other ship has to take action. So this one ship was on my port side, that is the left side, and it was going from the left to the right, starboard side. And as per the rules, he is supposed to take action. But the rules also state that if the other party is not taking action, the one vessel, which is my vessel in this case, has also to take action to avoid collision. And when I noticed this ship, Baba just told me, God knows what, just look out of the window, see, don't get engrossed in your work. And when I saw this other ship, he was very close. And I thought, now I mean, nothing going to help. We might collide. But I quickly went to the wheel. It's on auto. The ship's out at sea, where we were out at sea and there was hardly any traffic in the Pacific or Atlantic. I can't remember now. But I mean, in these vast oceans, you had days go by when you don't see a ship. So I had assumed that and I continued working. So I quickly went onto the wheel and took a very emergency action, whereby we just passed clear of one another. And this is, I can only say, is only due to Baba's grace, blessings, guidance, and waking me up and telling me, look out of the window. So these are a few things I wanted to share with all of you. I hope I've made some sense over here. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba. Hoshedar, I want you to narrate that incident about that chemist and please.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a incident. I would call it a story, but it's an incident that was narrated to me by my father-in-law. One of the only probably instance I remember telling me this about this thing which happened. It's a real incident, according to him, and it happened that one child somewhere. I'm not very sure of the place, but somewhere in India had. Contracted some infection and a disease which was very rare in those days and very difficult to cure. Actually, started feeling unwell, and this was late in the evening. So the family called the doctor. The doctor came and luckily could diagnose it, that it was this and this. And he told the father, and in those days we never had this concept of day and night chemists. So there was in this place only one which was likely to be open at that time of the late evening. The doctor told the father, just go and try and get the injection or medicine from this store. If you can get it, nothing like it, it will be very difficult. He told him also, this is not readily available. But if you can get it, very good. It will solve the problem and this child will survive. Otherwise, it's looking very unlikely that this child will survive. Even if I shift him to hospital, they won't be able to do much. So father quickly went to this chemist shop. It was open day and night, the only fellow there, and got the medicine or injection, whatever was required. Returned home, doctor administered it, and said, "Now let the child sleep for a few hours. We'll check up in the morning." So, of course, the child's health improved in the morning. Doctor came again, checked everything, says looks normal, but just to be on the safe side, why don't we administer one more dose? So I'll wait here. You go quickly and get a second dose for the same medicine. So when father had gone earlier in the evening, the previous evening, he had shown, of course, the prescription, got the medicine, and got a cash memo for whatever he had paid. But he had just put the memo into his pocket, run, and was not bothered about how much he paid or what was written on that memo. And the next day, when he went to the same chemist, he said, I want one more dose of this. And he was told that this medicine is not available in this entire city. What are you talking? How can I give it to you? So the father said, "Don't talk. I was here last evening, and somebody from your shop has this pharmacy has given me the medicine, and also given me a cash memo. Luckily, he had the cash memo with him again. So he just took it out and gave it to that pharmacist or chemist. And when the chemist saw it, he returned it back to this man and said, "Look at the address on this memo. It's not from this shop. It is from some shop, pharmacy in London." So father also got a shock, and he said, "How can that be possible?" He said, "Yes, it is here, and we will not have this medicine." Anyway, the father returned home and he told the doctor that he didn't tell him all this, but told him that this medicine is not available now. That was the last dose. And the doctor said that, okay, we'll just monitor him. And now, since he has improved, we can help him with some other line of treatment, which will help him get better. Maybe slower, but he'll get over it. The main thing has gone. Anyway, the child got all right and was back on his feet, her feet, and but this rankled in the father's mind. Why? How come this thing? I got this cash memo from a pharmacy in London. Now he went. He wrote a letter and sent a copy of this memo to his friend who was living in London at that time. Now, this family where this child was sick was not Baba followers, but this friend who was in London was a Baba follower. So, of course, he said it's a strange request, but I still want you to go to this pharmacy in this and this place and check out who had come to collect this medicine. So the father's friend wrote back, and there was a little bit of correspondence that, I mean, I look so stupid going to this chemist and ask a pharmacy and asking him who had come for this medicine, and he will just tell me that there are so many people who come every day. How can I remember each and every one and all that? So, but the father still, for my sake, please, for our friendship's sake, please go and check it out. So reluctantly, the friend went to this pharmacy in London and asked this question: this medicine was taken from your pharmacy a few days ago. I just want to know if can you describe the person who had come to buy this medicine? And initially, that pharmacist said that, I mean, the same thing, that was an expected answer, that how can I remember all these people who come to my shop? But this friend was a Meher Baba follower, and he had a pen with the Baba's photo in the that top part of the pen where we pin it onto our shirt pocket. And it is again a miracle that he happened to see that photo. And soon as he saw that photo, he said, this man was had come to collect it, and he was in a terrible hurry, and he was wearing a white flowing gown. So that's how this medicine reached this pharmacy in India and to that child. Of course, people.
What I mean is that
So,
this is better.
I just want to say here, I mean, I also, Baba has said that he has not performed any miracles, but this is his own way of showing that faith and prayers can work wonders. So this is my third story I wanted to share today. Thank you, Sam, for giving me this opportunity. Jai Baba.
Don't thank me, please. This is all Baba's work, and I just don't know what to say. How compassionate he is. Havovi is watching this now, and her husband and I, we often keep repeating this sentence: Baba has said, once you become mine, I dare not, care not. Yeah,
One,
go ahead.
one more thing, I just a thought. It's nothing. Uh, I have seen in my personal life that Baba takes you right up to the edge, but yeah, doesn't allow you to fall.
Oh,
So
yes.
I
Oh,
believe in that.
yes.
Yes, I
તો બધું
really
આપણે
believe in
કહીએ
that.
પછી આપણને હવે ચાલે
ચાલે વળી
જરા
I
નાખી
just wanted to
With Almighty Raimalwala, please mute yourself.
I've done it.
Thank you.
I just wanted to add one thing. When in the 1957 Sahahvas, my father was at, I think, Merazad Sahahvas hato. So when they were leaving, my father said thank you to Baba. Okay, we spent such a wonderful time together, and it was so precious, and these moments are so precious. So Baba turned around and said, thank you. 24 hours is not enough if you thank me. Every moment of every day, if you keep saying thank you also, it is not sufficient for what, I have done, or my grace with you. So that is something we have to remember, that we remember Baba, but one thank you also is not enough. Baba is there with us throughout, not this janam, other janams also, whatever previous janams, he's always with us.
That reminds me of Kabir Ji ka doha. I don't know the exact words, but the sum total of it was कि if I were to collect all the water of the oceans and turn it into ink, and if I were to turn all the leaves, I mean, all the trees on this planet and make them into pen, and if I were to start writing, I would not be able to describe or express my gratitude enough for the Lord for what all He has done for us. So this is what our Lord does for us. Go ahead, Dilmeher. Sorry.
I just wanted to ask, how we auntie, tamne kai bolwo?
Yeah, Dilbert, can I ask you?
Yes,
Dilbert?
of course. Yes, Jimmy,
Yeah,
definitely.
your mother, when she came in contact with your dad, she was
Huh?
not from Baba family. Am I right?
Not a Baba family, correct.
So how did she take to Baba?
Yes. See, my mother was from Sikandrabad, Hyderabad, and the connection that they had, of course, she was very young. Or maybe I don't know if she was there or not, but Nozar Dada Chanji, who had passed away in an air crash or something, kai plane crash થઈ ગયેલું in. હવે આંટી તમે unmute કરો.
In Hussain Sagar, yeah.
નથી unmute થયું આંટી.
Go ahead, Dilmer, go ahead.
Okay. No, she's giving the background, but we can't hear her.
Oh.
So that time when I don't know, this mystery family, uh, Rhoda and Jim Mystery, somehow they are related to my maternal grandfather. So they said ke tame help karso ke, will you this, and there were some two people, I can't recollect the names and all. So the point is that when Nozar Dadachanji passed away and died in this plane crash, this mysteries asked my grandfather to help out and do the last kriya and all, and there were two Baba people who were there, and they said no, we are not going to do it the Parsi way and things. So at that time, in fact, Jimmy, it was a negative ke I can't che Mer Baba na followers, and why are they, not doing what needs to be done. So that was their connection. Then, of course, the connection with Ram Nori and Merchant Nori's family, because their dad was the lawyer for my grandfather. So when she met my father, she has once met him. She had met Mer Baba once also when he was in seclusion. And at that time, she asked Baba that why do your followers keep fighting amongst each other? And at that time, I'm not too sure, but in the 1965-66, there was some issue with the Bombay Center and some Parsi gentlemen and things like that. So Baba had said, okay, they are just trying to prove their love to me is the best or is most important, and that is why this rigjik keeps happening. So that one meeting, I think Baba hai Chavi Chalavi or whatever, that one meeting of 15 minutes definitely convinced her. And I guess if my father could convince others or whatever, she living with him also believed in Baba and started following him. And of course the aspect of Baba's that instruction when she met him for in Merazad, he said कि you need to go to Mehrabad, and he instructed Padri कि you show Maimuna the entire lower Mehrabad. So when they went to Mehrabad, Padri in his, it was Baba's order. So he not only showed the Mandi Hall, Gilorisha to me, he said, this is the place. I think Dilshad had said it last time. This is the tap, this is the toilet, everything. And my mother found it very funny. What is this person doing? Then in 67 April, my mom met Baba. 68 when Baba dropped his body, and 69, sorry, 69 when Baba dropped his body. And she had to go with me as an 8-month-old child. They had a whole long journey, and and actually, the whole, it was a replay from the station. You take the Tanga, this is the way you come to Mehrabad. And there was nobody there, and she realized that it was so important what Baba had told her, okay, this is the tap, this is the washroom, to change, to freshen up, which stood her in good stead. And then she could come up, because it was a long travel from Navsari, Bombay, Nagar, Pune, Nagar, etc. So perhaps that is what I feel. But she was always it was always Mer Baba. There was no question about it. I hope that helps, Jimmy.
Dilmer, Havovi has managed to unmute. Havovi, do you want to say
Yeah,
anything?
I just want to say this one thing.
Please
Hoshedar
do.
mentioned a little while ago, you come right to the edge and then Baba catches you. So there's a lovely song sung by Dillepe's son-in-law. And this song says, he throws us all around, he throws us all around, but catches us returning, but catches us returning. So when he said, right to the edge, I was thinking of that song. It's a very beautiful song. And I sort of connected that. And I thought, I've got one more message from on Baba's last birthday, a little before his birthday. May I read that? It was on Nariman Dadachanji.
Please do.
And another way, by the way, the airport, I think, was some Begumpet, that place where the plane crashed, Nosa's plane.
Okay.
Was Begumpet.
And we are very close to that. Our bungalow is very close to the runway. So that is why perhaps,
yeah. So, and, the lady, I think, was Dr. Alu Kambata. Was a very close friend of Arnavas and an old-time Baba lover. She was one of the people who went to collect his body or something like that. I know that Dr. Alu Kambata was involved. I thought this is a very sweet little birthday telegram to Nariman Dadachanji. If there's time, I'd read it. Otherwise, another time.
No, go ahead. Read it, Havovi.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, read it quickly.
No, all right. To Nariman Dadachanji, my brother-in-law, senior most brother-in-law. Okay, birthday greeting telegrams received. Stop. We must have sent it. Nariman must have sent him a birthday telegram. Stop. From my seclusion, I send my love and blessing to you, Arnavas. Katie at the time stayed with them. To Beram, Banu, Gulshan, Armai, to all of us, Rustam, Freni, Hoshedar, Rayo, Mayor, and all, Dadachanji, Pariva. Stop. Now this is very important. Love me more and more, because for the sake of love, I've come amongst you all. Meher Baba. So,
Hey, wow.
so whenever I started my talk, I'd always say, for the sake of love. Jai Baba.
Jai
Nice.
Baba. You know, this reminds me of Erach Jasawala. He has tweaked this prayer about love me more and more and all that. So he says, Dear Baba, we would like to love you. I would like to love you more and more and more and more until I remain no more.
That's a beautiful one.
Until I remain no more. That was Erach Jasawala in a nutshell. Okay, Dilmeher, please unmute and carry on something more.
Okay, all right. We have another 10 minutes, right? Okay. So another last time I was talking about uh, okay, I'm confusing. Okay, what we can talk about is that the musts, you know, that Baba, he's we hold on to Baba's Daman. We believe that Baba is the most important person. So once I'll tell you the date when my father was in Mera in Guru Prasad for some for you know, when Baba was there. I'll tell you the date. So my father was very particular about dates, and he was at the gate, and Merdas was there as the gatekeeper, and Merdas said, "Ki, Are, you know, Hoshang, if you had come yesterday, Baba took us all to meet Nilkantwala Mast." So my father felt very this thing, ki, Are, you know, Nilkantwala Mast is on the sixth plane, and I have sort of, you know, worked on the God Speaks, and Baba has appreciated that, and I give talks about the God Speaks. I wish I could have met him, you know, it would have been so nice. And then, of course, the day began, and Baba was there, and then he forgot about this entire thing. 11 o'clock Baba went in, 11 to 12 was lunch and rest, 11 to 1, I'm sorry. And at 1 o'clock he was Baba would start his the afternoon session with the game of Laris and all. It so happened that somebody woke him up. He was dozing and said, go to the portico of Guru Prasad Bungalow, and Baba is waiting there for you. So he went, and he saw that Erach and Baba were in the car, and Baba Ishara Karot ke sit behind me. So he got into the car saying, Arey wah, this is, you know, a chance of going with Baba. And then Baba gestured to Erat. So Erat says, Baba is asking, do you know where we are going? So he says, no, Baba, I don't. So then Baba again says, say. So he says, we are going to see Nilkantwala Mast. So at that time, my father felt how foolish I am when the avatar is right here in front of me, and I am looking at, you know, meeting a sixth plane person who is you know, who's no in no comparison to uh, the avatar. And very quickly they reached, and Baidul was there, and Babas and Irat sat in the car and said, Ishara Karut, ke you go and see him and come. So he goes there and he sees this very skinny, emancipated person who is just lying down with a beard. And he says, if it wasn't for my medical training, I would not even, you know, there was some just a shallow breath that he was taking. He would have just said, okay, this is some ordinary person. There was nothing special or specific about it. And then Baba clapped and said, come back. And he says, after that, I have said, okay, no, you know, no running over musts or any other sadhu saints, because that was his thing, which was always, you know, which he used to do before he met Baba. So this is one incident, and the connection with musts. Another one minute, Dilshad. Okay, all right. So the other connection was with this Barakot wala mast, where in Merazad, when he was there was this Barakot mast who used to come very often to Merazad. And once he had come when Dr. Barucha was there, and Baba asked this mast, have you eaten? Asked the Mandli, give him some food, etc. And he said, saw there was some, you know, like a chindi tied on his foot. So Baba asked this Barakot ke bhai, what happened? So he said, oh, I got bitten by a stray dog. So Baba tells Dr. Bharucha ki do his dressing and be very careful. He is a must. If he will not get rabies or anything. You better be careful while treating him. You should not get it. And with this person moving around and all, he said, Baba nu naam laine, saying Baba's name, I bandaged him. And the third connection, of course, was with Muhammad Apna Mast in Mehrabad, where once 3-4 people from Navsari Center, Lapsiwala Kaka, my father, and I think Kanti Kaka or Thakur Kaka were going in a jeep to Nagar, Mehrabad. This is much after Baba passed away. And they met with an accident, and it was a police case, and there was a lot of lafda, and my father had to come very often when the court date was there to do it. And when they reached Mehrabad, Muhammad was few rare this thing outside, and they went to meet him, and Muhammad, who was very whimsical, talked or not, he said chak pato, which means I'm looking at the wheel. So the connection was that Muhammad helped them, the must helped them, and whatever that case, it took years or whatever, but it got cleared. Thanks to Baba, thanks to Muhammad, or whatever their connection is. It's 55. Dilshad has requested. My mom was very heartbroken naturally when my father passed away. And she, though my father was not into, uh, afterlife or looking at that aspect, so she had asked once money or someone ke, what should I do, should I channelize that? And Mernosh, she had told Mernosh this, and I think Mani had said ke, once you're with Baba, that's it, you don't need to get into this. And I firmly believe that. I had also gone for some Reiki course, paid up for 3 days. Can you do this, can you do that? It just didn't click, and I did. I'm saying I tried, but it just didn't work. I think when we are, Alobaji used to say that, I remember in Bombay Center he had said, okay, when you are connected to the taki, why are you catching the main taki? Why are you looking, the water comes through this tap, that connection? You have that main connection, then that's it. You don't need to look for or go to any other place. I think I'll stop now.
Something similar had happened to me once in flight. There was one so-called yogi, and he came up to the galley. There was no work. We were just sitting around. So he spotted me and he said, "Idhar aao." So I went up to him, paid my respects and all, and he says, "I can raise or awaken your kundalini, you know." So I said, "Nahi, Baba, I'm happy the way I am, this, that, and the other." He said, "Nahi, nahi, aap baithiye." He made me sit down cross-legged, and in uniform, I'm sitting cross-legged on the floor, and he put his hand on my head. I still remember, and he uttered some mumbo jumbo mantras, and then he said, "Ho gaya." So I found no difference. So then he was quite surprised, and he said he would like to try one more time. I said, "नहीं बाबा, ये मुझे चाहिए भी नहीं और ये नहीं होगा." तो then he said कि तुम्हारे सर पे किसी बड़े हाथ का साया है. I still remember that word. I still remember those words. तुम्हारे सर पे किसी बड़े हाथ का साया है. You have a very big hand protecting you, so all these things do not affect you. Dilshad Kapadia, you raised your hand.
Hoshang wants to speak.
Yeah.
Hello.
I wanted to
Just a minute, Habobi, just a minute.
Hoshang
Dilshad,
wants to.
yeah, just a minute. Let Dilshad finish it. Bolo, Dilshad.
I just
Dilshad, unmute yourself.
Mute पर Dilshad.
I
Okay.
wanted to request Hawaii auntie if she can give us that song of the son-in-law of Bill Lape, if that is available.
Yeah,
Thank
we'll
you.
post it. We'll post it on the beloved site. Okay. Go ahead, Hosang Dada Chanji, Mr. President.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you,
Can you
Baba.
hear?
Can
Yes,
you hear
yes.
me?
Yeah. Loud and clear.
We all know that tomorrow is a Christmas day.
Ji.
So it is not the birth of Christ, but it is the birth of our Lord Meher Baba as Christ, Jesus Christ. So let's wish him a happy birthday to our Lord Meher Baba during his advent as Christ. So let's say Jai Baba Meher Baba, wish you a happy birthday. Now I want to tell you one short story. This year, after Baba dropped the body, I go regularly since last 50 years to stay at Mirazad occasionally, whenever I want to go. So one day, what happened was that during the non-visitors day, my sister, Arnavas would always come to my room and we would discuss about the family and accounts and everything of Mirazad and other things. So she did not turn up that day. I went to her room and the room was empty. So I went to the other side or just opposite Baba's room. And Mera, Mani, Dove, Annavas, they were all sitting on the veranda porch. And it was a windy day, cold day. So when I went there, Annavas saw me. So I said, Annavas, I'll come later on. So Mera says, come. Fortunately for me, that was the first time there was some reaction with Mera all these years, during all these 50 years. So what happened was that we were sitting on the veranda and she's telling Dove, Mani, Meru, Arnav, that do you remember the last time Baba sat here was a very windy, cold day. It was around the last November or so that Baba must have met them. So we took him inside also and wrapped him in shawl and everything. That's what she's telling. And she said, you know what Baba said, there is most profound statement he made. Do things which, this is what Baba is telling them, do things which pleases me most. What a profound statement he made for all of us. Do things which pleases me most. And Bharama says, these people give long lectures. Instead of that they should only do things which pleases me most. And that is a statement we must always remember and thank our Lord for this lovely statement he gave us. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Hosang. From now on, I'll stop talking and no giving Vasan. Thank you very much.
No. It's not a hint to you.
No, just kidding.
You
Hosang, you really don't know how nice it is to see you. You really don't know.
The show must go on.
Correct.
Baba Nigeban.
Baba Nigeban is right.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, COVID-free New Year, everything.
This man, Hosang Dada Chanji, has a fantastic sense of humor. It is, I think, to him, it is a gift from Baba. Save something for next time, okay? My dear friends, we have thus far lived like a family. All of us, with Meher Baba as our Supreme Father, then our elder brother, Mr. Dada Chanji, our hero over here, who sometimes would take us to different gymkhanas and treat us to a sumptuous meal. No, but all said and done, this journey, Haji, Bolo. Tell us, Hosang, you're saying something?
As it's time up now. Let's maintain the timing.
Okay. So,
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Baba. So this journey called life has been made so much easier, so much simpler, so much more exciting because of one and only our Lord Meher Baba.
Jai Meher Baba.
We all are grateful for Baba having come in previously as Christ and now as Meher Baba. And let us just cling on to his Daman till the very end. Avtar Meher Baba ki Jai. Jai Baba, everybody. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba. Thank you.
The host, please close the